And we are back. This is our final match. Deadstorm30 versus Darkwarrior77. Both have had very interesting duels on the way here. They both just came out of some very tough duels. Darkwarrior was able to beat Fierce Duel, while Deadstorm30 came out of a grueling match against Dummy. But now Darkwarrior is a very good duelist. Looks like Deadstorm knows his deck very well. He uses two Tune Table of Contents and an Ancient Gear, and that's in his hand. He sets one card face down, that's it. Deadstorm activates Fusion Recycling Plant, discards one card to add Polymerization. He discards Axe Dragonite. That's a pretty good 4-star monster, though people prefer Alexander Dragon because it doesn't have to go in defense mode. He also sets one card face down, and that's it. Nothing happens with Darkwarrior. It's a very slow start to the duel. Polymerization happens. But what will he use it on? What is in his hand right away? It's a Lord God of the Fierce Knight and a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. And we see that Torrential Tribute. Unfortunately, but Call the Haunted's back. And will he be able to target Gaia? Rest in peace, he says. He brings out another Spiral Spear. But will he activate both of them? He will! This means he could draw two sets of two cards. But only if he does piercing damage. So 2600 is still pretty good. Hopefully those spells won't take him back later. We'll find out. And what I mean by this is it could be hogging up the space. But Darkwarrior special summons Lord God of the Fierce Knight, uses Twin Twisters, discards two Ancient Gear Golem, and destroys one Spiral Spirit Strike and Call the Haunted. Now he has an open field. 2,300 life points goes down the drain. They're still very much neck and neck. But I think the big advantage for Deadstorm, it's in his case, he has his field spell, Fusion Recycling Plant. So it could only be a matter of time before he brings out another fusion. So we'll see what happens now. 4 cards in his hand, 1 Spiral Spirit Strike on the field, along with Fusion Recycling Plant. It activates Polymerization. He takes out 2 more cards, Assault Wyvern and Lord Gaia. And just like that, he's back. Spiral Spirit Strike. Unfortunately, looks like he doesn't see where he's going. Or does he? Very nice. With Sky Calping Gaia, the Dragon Champion, he can choose what battle position his opponent's monster can be in. So, very nicely done. He takes out 500 life points, and he's able to bring a fusion material monster back from his graveyard to his hand. He's going to choose Assault Wyvern. It's a very good card if you have dragons in your grave. Darkwarrior draws. Uses Trade-in, takes out 2 Ancient Gear Golem to draw 2. Upstart Goblin. He's going to give Deadstorm 1000 to draw a card. And let's see if he has a play. Twin Twisters. He discards Compulsory Evacuation Device. He's going to take out that field spell and 1 Spiral Spear Strike. Dark Hole happens too. Smart moves, smart moves, smart moves. Deadstorm draws. Empty field. Darkwarrior only has 2 cards in his hand. Wow, Deadstorm has 5. Deadstorm is definitely in the better spot right now. And we have a 3rd fusion in this duel. Assault Wyvern. Oh, that's a good defensive monster. The downside about this Buster Blader is that it cannot attack directly. And he ends his turn. But, because the field spell is on the field, he can bring back 1 fusion material. And looks like he's going to choose that Assault Wyvern one more time. Darkwarrior sets 1 card face down. That's the end of his turn. Because he knows, if he puts a monster down, Buster can do damage. Deadstorm is thinking about what to do now. And he ends his turn. He's not going to do anything. but Darkwarrior is. Oh, that's sneaky. Use Call of the Hunt to bring back Toon Ancient Gear Golem, 3,000 monster attack points, taking out Buster Blader. Deadstorm sets one card face down, but there's not much he can really do now. Ancient Gear Golem, Toon Ancient Gear Golem has the same abilities as normal Ancient Gear Golem, which means your opponent cannot activate spells or traps until the end of the damage step. So that makes most cards like Magic Cylinder, Mirror Force, Dimensional Prism, or any form of Mirror Force useless. But looks like that's not Deadstorm's plan. Dragon Mirror is played. And he's going to bring out that 5-headed dragon. 5,000 attack points is more than enough to take out Gear Golem. 2,000 life points down, Deadstorm is looking towards his first win. This is good, but can't get a little ahead of ourselves. Darkwarrior's good with just drawing one card and turning the whole game around. He's banishing 3 cards, Block Dragon in defense mode. He tributes Block Dragon for 5-headed dragon for Callus. And he's going to banish 5-headed dragon. The worst part is Deadstorm's going to lose 1,000 life points because of it. And Block's ability will now activate. Whenever it's sent to the graveyard, he can get up to 3 Earth monsters whose levels total to 8. The Shadow Monarch direct attacks. Does Deadstorm have something ready? Call of the Haunted. That's more than enough to be ready. Lord God of the Fierce Knight comes in for the rescue. He'll lose 100 life points, but that's way better than losing 2,400. Main phase 2. What will Darkwarrior do? He banishes a summon. What is that card? That's Gigantus. It can only be special summoned by removing from play 1 Earth monster. But when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, it will destroy all magic and trap cards on the field. Very handy right now. The question is, will Deadstorm attack it, or will he find a way around it? Dragon Knight of Creation attacks. And Dragon Knight of Creation, when it uses the ability, to send Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to the graveyard. Dragon Knight of Creation will send 1 card, and himself, he's going to be able to bring out Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Nicely done. Good play. Darkwarrior draws. And he puts his Shadow Monarch in defense mode. He is... Yeah, I would say the same thing. Summons Assault Wyvern. Looks like this might be the end of the duel. Shadow Monarch, he activates his ability. He's going to bring out Dragon Knight one more time. Direct attack. And then his Galaxy Eyes Photon will do another direct attack. Comment section going mad right now. Oh, and it froze on Swordsman. So what's the deal going to be? That was so close to the end of the game. Well, let's see if he can do it again. Second time's the charm after all. Deadstorm and Darkwarrior. 2 battles of the dead in the dark. Yeah, they definitely went back and forth in that first duel. But let's see if they can repeat magic. Darkwarrior77 is now on the bottom, Deadstorm on the top, and Darkwarrior start with the card face down and Heroic Challenger in attack mode. 1,800 attack points. Deadstorm sets 2 cards face down. King of the Swamp will be activated now. He'll bring 1 Polymerization to his hand. And he'll use it. Poly is going to go. He's going to send, let me guess, Lord Gaia the Fierce Knight and Assault Wyvern. Let's go. Oh no, Lord Gaia and Dragon Knight of Creation. To bring out the same card, I thought. Sky Galloping Gaia the Dragon Champion. But that card's back to the fusion deck. That's probably the best way you can use those cards. It takes a very long time to use, very long time to summon, but the result's still pretty good. Oh, and we see this, and the knight's back. And he's going to activate another Spiral Spear Strike. He attacks Assault Halberd, piercing damage, and with 200 defense points, that's not pretty. He discards Photon Dragon to be able to keep his 2 cards drawn. And he's going to discard another Trade-In. And he'll summon and activate Fusion Recycling Plan. I'm guessing for the next fusion. It's Dark Warrior's turn. Dark Hole is played. Will you be able to protect the Sky Gaia? And did we freeze? Oh, he would have done Dark Bribe. Looks like we're going to another recycling case. This is not doing good for the Deads. We're going to try this one more time, most likely, and we'll see what happens. Right now, we'll be right back. And same spots as last time. We have Darkwarrior77 on the bottom. He's going to use his Toon Table strategy. He's going to search out 3 cards, and there we go. 1 Toon Ancient Gear Golem in his hand. He's going to summon Boxer as a way of defending his points. Deadstorm, use Trade-In with discard Blue Eyes to get 2 cards. 6 cards in his hand right now. Same decks, same idea. Fusion Recycling Plant, he'll discard Trade-In and get 1 Polymerization. He's going to use that poly right now. And go. Nice. Polymerization. He'll send Axe Dragonite and King of the Swamp and use Buster Blighter. He activates Fusion Recovery, gets his poly, and gets Assault Wyvern right back to his hand. Nope. Right. Axe Dragonite. 4-star effect monster, 2,000 attack points, 1,200 defense points. He destroys Boxer, and now he may be on the road to victory one more time for Deadstorm30. Dark Warrior draws, and he puts down 1 card. Puts down a monster as well. We'll see what happens. He goes right into his battle phase. He'll attack his face down. And Mirror Force will stop it. Main phase 2. He'll do nothing. Dark Warrior's turn. 7,000. Deadstorm. 8,000. He'll follow up Beast King Barbados. He'll deliver 900 attack. He sets 1 card face down. And now the turn is Deadstorm's. 6 cards in his hand. A Fusion Recycling Plant on the field. And 5 monsters in his graveyard. We'll see what they are. 2 Trade-Ins, a Blue Eyes, a Fusion Recovery, and a Buster Blighter. But it's going to be filled even more. We have a second Polymerization being activated. But what are the tributes? Most likely the same cards? Nope. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon and King of the Swamp. Bring out a second Buster Blighter, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Buster Blighter on the field. 2,800 attack points. He should gain 1,000 for every dragon that's on the field. Nope. I'm wrong on that one. He'll attack Beast King Barbados, and he'll lose 900 if this trap goes through. If this doesn't go through, he'll accept it. Buster Blighter. The card will gain 1,000 attack and defense points for each dragon-type monster your opponent controls or in his graveyard. That's the difference between this fusion and Dark Paladin. And fusion recycling plant, he'll bring back King of the Swamp. Dark Warrior uses Call of the Haunted, he'll bring back Beast King Barbados. Fully strong, 3,000 attack points. He'll destroy Buster Blader. Deadstorm draws. He'll put one card face down. Fusion Recycle Plant. He's going to discard a Spiral Spirit Strike, and Polymerization will go to his hand. Axe Dragonite on the field. He'll banish that in favor of Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. He'll use his ability. He'll most likely, oh yeah, he'll bring out Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Congratulations. I assumed he'd bring out Blue Eyes. Galaxy Eyes. They'll both attack. Mirror Force. Tough break for Deadstorm. Dark Warrior draws. But 3,000 attack Beast King after using trade-in on Ancient Gear Golem. 2 cards. He'll sacrifice Beast King Barbados for the Shadow Monarch. He'll banish Call of the Haunted, 2,400. That's not too bad. Dark Warrior might win this game. Deadstorm draws. But for Belfie's Duelist, one turn can change everything. He sets one card face down, and that's it. Into his battle phase, a Shadow Monarch attacks. Mirror Force. Mirror Force is now taking him out of the game. He sets one card face down, that's the end of his turn. Or is it? Yes, it is. Deadstorm's turn. But what will he use now? Will he use the cards in his hand? Will he use King of the Swamp's ability? Or will he use this Fusion Recycling Plant field spell? You use King of the Swamp. He'll discard it. He'll bring up one Polymerization. He'll set one card face down, 2 cards face down, and he'll bring out, Swift Guy, the Fierce Knight. That's a card I have not seen in quite a while. If this is the only card in your hand, you can normal summon it without tributing. 2,300 attack points. It's not always the best. It's not the best, but for a 2 tribute monster. But without those tributes, it's still pretty good. But Deadstorm's ready. Brings out Oasis of Dragons. Oasis of Dragon Souls. And he brings out Toon Ancient Gear Golem. Toon Ancient Gear Golem attacks Swift Guy. And he's out. Deadstorm loses 700. And most of his spells are useless. His straps are useless, my bad. He sets one card. I'll see what he can do. The downside about this deck is if he does not fill the cards in his hand, he does not have a good amount of cards in his hand, he can't use the spell and he can't use his field. Twin Twisters is played. He'll discard Swordsman. And what 2 cards are being destroyed? 2 Polymerizations. What a bluff. He banishes Boxer. Toon Ancient Golem will attack. King of the Swamp. Gigantus. And the first match finally goes to Dark Warrior. Nice. Now the players will finally get to slide. We'll see what cards they'll put in to find out what will make their opponent tick. What will make them do better. Now, who's going to start this duel? That's the question. Dark Warrior will take the lead. Beast King Barbados and a card face down. That's not too bad. He's trying to get a card into the graveyard as soon as he can. X Dragonite summon for Deadstorm. He'll attack. 1 extra life points. That's not too bad. Note that Darkwarrior could always use the featured card, Oasis of Dragon Souls, and he'll be able to bring that back with 3,000 attack points. But right now, Dragonite is sitting nicely set in defense mode. Oh, speak of the devil, Oasis of Dragon Souls. Beast King Barbados now attacking with 3,000 attack points. And the field is gone for Deadstorm one more time. 6 cards in his hand. He'll set 1. He's going to be looking for those signature cards. Darkwarrior draws. And he's tributed for the Shadow Monarch. He banishes Assault Wyvern, and he'll direct attack for 2,400. This does not look good for Deadstorm30. But Deadstorm draws. He's going to be optimistic. He's going to see how this is going to work. 6 cards in his hand. He has to have something. And he's thinking, he's thinking, he's thinking, he's thinking, he's thinking. He sets 1 card face down. Spell and trap, and that's going to be the end of it. The Monarch is just standing, waiting for the attack. Looks like he used all his good cards on those previous duels. Maybe. Darkwarrior, summon Halberd. He's going to direct attack. 1,400 life points are left. Let's see if Deadstorm could turn this around. 1 more card, and he draws. He uses trade in. He'll discard Blue Eyes. 2 more cards. 1 more card face down. And Poison Monster. No monsters. Darkwarrior might just be able to win this right here. 79 life points. 7,900. He direct attacks. Call the Haunted. And he'll be able to bring up that Blue Eyes for a nice little guard. Torrential Tribute. Now, Dark Bribe. And it will not freeze. Twin Twisters is activated in the battle phase. Crying. Darkwarrior77 is the winner of this mini tourney. Gotta congratulate the guy. He plays a great duel. Right now, Deadstorm just didn't have all the cards together. Fortunate to see, but I guess that's sometimes the way the card games go. For everyone else, we appreciate you staying with us. I'm Music Man 2.